Okay, so we have a chart. You've already seen this before. We did one yesterday. We did one on the first test. We need to fill it in, the parts that are missing. So our balance is, I'm recording. Our balance is a tool that measures what? What does a balance measure? Ryan? Mass. So that should be filled in with mass. And when we measure mass, what unit do we use? Levi? Grams. Okay, I would also accept milligrams, kilograms, centigrams. Okay, so now we know we're talking about measuring volume. What tool do we use when we measure volume? Morgan? A graduated cylinder. And when we measure volume with a graduated cylinder, what unit do we put on that, Gemma? Milliliters. And you can abbreviate that with a lowercase m and a capital L. Okay, meters. When we label something in meters, what are we measuring? What is the attribute or the property that we're measuring when we use meters as our label? What do you think, Gracie? When we measure length. And then what tool do I use when I measure length? What tool, Trevor?
Maybe a
Meter stick or ruler. Those are the answers that can be accepted here. Okay, and then temperature. When I measure temperature, what tool do I use? Levi?
Thermometer.
Thermometer. And then what label do we use in science? Degrees Celsius. Okay, you can do degrees like that and then do Celsius.
Or can you write
Or you can write out the word degrees. But you have to have degrees and Celsius. You have to have degrees and Celsius. Would I accept this? Yes, I think I would. Okay. Time. When I measure time, what tool might I use? Morgan. A stopwatch. Okay, and what unit will I use to label time, Ireland? Hours. You could also put seconds, minutes, years. Okay, all of those are units for measuring time. Okay, turn to the next page. Let's look at this one together. Okay, first we'll start up here at the rulers. It is starting here at 0. So what do I need to put here as my answer? How long is that line? Clara, how long is this line? 7 what? Not inches. What is the metric unit for length? It's not inches. Morgan? Not meters. These aren't meters. Centimeters. These, I don't know what you're talking about. These, millimeters. How many millimeters are in each centimeter? 10. This is a centimeter. In between that centimeter, there are 10 millimeters. Guys, in the directions, it says write your answer in centimeters. Okay, it's 7 centimeters. Okay, what is this one? Now, it's not starting at 0, it's starting at 2. So whatever you come up with here, you need to subtract 2 centimeters. So what did you get for this one? I should see lots of hands. You can also be counting. 1, 2, 3. Carter? Not 11.5. Morgan? 10.5. See, it's coming all the way to 12.5 and we have to subtract 2. You can also do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.5. Okay, Trevor just asked an important question and some people missed this on the test. You cannot write it this way. Okay? That is, they are equivalent, but when we are writing metric measurements, we convert back and forth between units by multiplying. We need a decimal because we either move the decimal point to the right or we move the decimal point to the left. You have to use a decimal point here. Okay? And it says to write your answer in centimeters. So it should be 10 and 5/10 centimeters, not 10 centimeters and 5 millimeters. We're writing it in centimeters, 10 and 5/10 centimeters. Okay? Okay, what about this one, number 3? Number 3, what'd you get for this one? I need everyone to look alive. Gracie. 5 centimeters. It goes to 10, but it doesn't start at 0, so we need to subtract those 5 centimeters. See how it goes to 10, but it didn't start at 5. It didn't start at 0. You can also count it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 centimeters. Okay? Okay, now we need to look on these thermometers. What is the increment or the interval of the thermometer? What is each one of these lines worth? If that is 0 and that is 10, each one of those lines represents what, Luke? 2. Okay, so this goes to what? What is this equal to? Pay attention, please. Ryan? I like the way you included the entire unit. 50 degrees Celsius. That is how it has to be written to get full credit on that. Okay, number 5. So are these still counting by 2s?
Yes.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So what is this one? Avery.
54 Celsius.
Okay, I really think it's 55. Okay,
It's in the middle.
shh, don't forget degrees Celsius, but I would accept 54 or 56 because I think it's 55. Okay, so I would take 1 degree from what I think. Yes, and here's 52, here's 54, and here's 56. I think it's coming in between 54 and 56. Okay, then this one goes up to what? Are we still counting by 2s?
Yes.
Okay, don't always assume the thermometer is going up by 2s. It might only go up by 1. Morgan, what are you reading that one at? Okay, I think it's 84. Let's look really close at it. 80, 82, 84. I think that's 84. Which means I would accept 83, 84, or 85. Okay, number 7. These are really hard to read. Okay? So I apologize for that. I wish I would have shaded it in. But I think this one is colored up to...
20?
Do you think it's at 20?
Yes.
Okay. So 20 what?
Milliliters.
Milliliters. Lowercase m, capital L. And then number 8, let's go ahead and color it to here. I want to read a line that doesn't go all the way to 50. What do you think that is, where I colored it to? What is it going to? Are these going up by 1 or 2? Here's 40, here's 50. By 2. So what do you think that one is, Gracie? 48 what? Milliliters. Okay, and then down here on this one, it's definitely not colored in well, but let's just go with this one is, I believe, right to this line, it looks like. Okay, so the water by itself is what? What did I just draw that to? What did I draw it to? Not 17.
Goes up by 2.
No, it doesn't. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going up by 1. What do you think? Yep. 16 milliliters. So the water plus the battery, I think, is coming up to here.
Yeah.
It's close enough. It's fine. Just everyone shade it into the same place so we know where we're at.
It goes up to 22.
You think it goes one more higher?
No.
Okay, I can deal with that. Okay, so what is it reading with the water with the battery? What's it reading?
Doesn't even go to 20.
Mine's the water with the battery. What is it reading at? Look at mine. Why do I only have 4 hands up? Everybody should be able to look at the screen and read that. Clara, what's it going to?
24.
Not 24. They're not going up by 2. They're only going up by 1. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So what is it? 22 what?
Milliliters.
Okay. And then what do I need to do to find the volume of the battery? So if the volume of the water by itself is 16 milliliters, the volume of the water with the battery is 22. What is the volume of just the battery? What's the volume of just the battery? Ella?
It's 6.
6 milliliters. You have to subtract 22 minus 16. 6 milliliters. Okay, yes, Ryan.
So when I did the volume of the battery, I counted the one with the empty water and went up to 22. And I got 6.
Oh, you just counted up from where it was. That's the same thing. That's subtracting. You just used your picture to help you. Okay, now the last thing that we have is our conversions. Okay, kilograms to grams. What does the prefix kilo mean? What does the prefix kilo mean? 1,000. Show me really big with your hands. 1,000. So in 1 kilogram, kilogram, there are 1,000 grams. Everyone say it with me. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. So 6 kilograms would be how many grams? 6,000. Okay, centi. What does the prefix centi mean? 100. How many centimeters are in 1 meter?
3.
How many centimeters are in 1 meter?
300.
Okay, guys, you're not listening to the question. What does cent mean? 100. How many centimeters are in a meter? 100. You guys have to be able to visualize what a centimeter and a meter look like. This is a meter stick. This is a meter stick. On this meter stick, there are 100 centimeters. Okay? You see them? So on 3 meter sticks, how many centimeters will there be? 300. Are you with me? Guys, you're letting yourselves get distracted, and we only have a couple more minutes. Okay, 1 centimeter. So if this is a centimeter, how many millimeters are in between the centimeter? How many millimeters are there?
10.
Levi? 10. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. This is a good review for everyone. If you're just coming in, pay attention. It's a great review. Okay, what does the prefix milli mean? What does the prefix milli mean? 1,000. Show me with your fingers. 1,000. Milli. Kilo. 1,000. Milli. 1,000. Kilo. 1,000. Milli. 1,000. On this meter stick, how many millimeters are there? 1,000. So 6 liters has how many milliliters? 6,000. Okay, 4 centigrams. How many milligrams are in a centigram?
4.
Guys, look at, here's 10. Here's a centimeter, it has 10 millimeters. A centigram has 10 milligrams. So 4 centigrams has how many milligrams? 40. 9 centimeters. 9 centimeters. Picture it on here. That's 90. Here's 9. How many millimeters are in there? 90. If there's 10 millimeters in each centimeter, then there are 90 in 9 centimeters. Okay? Are there any questions? Avery.
I can't see the
Any other questions? Do we have this written down?
Yes. Yes, me.
Okay. Are we good? You can go see Mrs. Coffee, both of you. Okay. We'll do another 3 pages just like these tomorrow.